Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another podcast, State of the Balance, with me, your host, Imperial Dane. Has much changed here since the last month? Well, not really. We're getting close to the actual release of the balance patch, which is desperately needed. With the USF, there's just more and more to spam. I mean, a lot of players still sticking to the captain. We are still seeing a slight increase in people going for lieutenant, but doctrinally, it is very much still heavy cavalry armor company with M10 spam and the occasional player who goes for tactical, support, and then a further fringe sect of players, going for other things. But really, in that regard, the American metagame has not really changed at all in the last month. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Again, there's a slight increase in USF going for lieutenant, and that's it. I mean, there's really no noticeable sort of big changes there. Nothing you need to be looking at, except just apparently, as I encountered today, a lot of players spamming mortars like hard. That's it, really. Again, balance patch really take care of the worst there. Mortars being nerfed, Stud being nerfed, other elements being slightly nerfed, or, the ammo getting a bit buffed. So, not so much really to say there. About the Soviets, it is, again, there's been a further increase in people going for shock rifle doctrine. Otherwise, there's not really been a huge change. Again, there's sort of been the search and conscripts, there's penal troopers. I mean, their rules still varied. There's just no real sort of big change in direction or pace. I mean, you got the people going for gut motor, the ones going for shock rifle, the ones going for partisans, a lot of conscripts, penal troopers, you name it. I mean, again, since last month, there's not really been any huge changes. They're still very reliant on the T70, and once that gets nerfed, of course, there's going to be some few changes. I mean, obviously, again, they're going to be better off than the Americans, who will probably find themselves just screaming, at least some will, once a lot of their sort of, very overpowering units are nerfed. So that'll probably be a lot of fun to listen to. And as for the British, again, not a lot has changed. Again, it's pretty much, same old, same old. We're seeing more players experiment with the Churchill tank, as some players saying, hey, this exit is kind of good. But otherwise, it's very much business as usual. Again, there's no real changes there. With the Oberkommando West, again, no real change there either. There's some slightly more Kubelwagens, because that works versus Maxims. And, again, yeah, that's it. I mean, there's no real changes there in part because not much. Well, there's an increase in mechanized regiment players. They're sort of realizing mechanized regiment kind of works. As for the Wehrmacht, a slight drop in players actually going for tier 4. There's more just now centering around tier 3. More Tiger races. I suppose the same amount of Tiger tanks. Still the sort of slightly awkward teching and such. I mean, overall, we're noticing more players using smoke, slightly more mines, and slightly other using other elements. I mean, in that regard, on a tactical level, there's some slight improvements, but sort of strategically and metagame-wise, there's not really any huge changes. I mean, it's been very much more or less the same with some slight variations, which aren't really worth bothering with. I mean, we're at this point just sort of in a holding pattern until we get the patch, I think, and that one will probably, again cause a big shake-up, and there'll probably be a lot of wailing about that. So that sort of covers it. Again, not really a lot to say, but I just want to get out there just for good sake, because otherwise there'll be someone asking, why isn't there State of the Balance? And well, I mean, there you have it. There's just not much to say. It's pretty much the same thing as in the last month. There's been really no changes over these 30 to 29 days. It's just business as usual as we wait for that patch. So there you go. Let's hope we get it soon, though. Let's hope we get it really soon, because I'd sound like some more varying gameplay. So thank you all for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. This is Imperial Lane signing off until I can report some more exciting news.